Welcome to the third in the HoldMaster series. Today we're just going to run through a quick overview of the sessions and what you can see in each session on your phone. Remember, there is the website that we can upload files to, and that can give you a much more detailed analysis in some areas. Okay, let's just go into look at our sessions and see what's there. Here we can see that we've got a number of sessions available to us. We're just going to jump into a recent one, and you can see from the buttons now that you can view the session, we can upload it, or we can delete the session. When you're in a Wi-Fi area, you can upload the file to the website and you can use that to analyze it later on. The website can also keep all your sessions together if the number of sessions on your phone gets a bit excessive. Okay, now we're jumping into view the session, and we can see we have a number of options here. We can look at a quick summary, and that gives us details of the actual session, how long it took, averages, etc., and a overview of the shot pattern. Now remember, the HoldMaster doesn't actually see the target, so it can't analyze your aim as such. The HoldMaster is designed solely to look at your hold quality, issues of cant, tilt, and other bits and pieces, and look at your shot rhythm, so you can work on your consistency in all those areas. So if we have a look at, drill down into some shots, we can see the trace. This is the acceleration trace of your movement, so we can see how tight you are in your hold. The first few shots here are probably in sighters, so we'll just zoom in to a couple more. We can see that this one, we can see what the trace is. So the red line just shows us the last 0.2 of a second prior to the shot release. So we can swipe across and look at the each shot. We can actually go and look at the trace, and if we hold our finger on here, we can zoom into the trace and look at that in more detail. If you're not quite sure how to drive that, just click on the info button and it gives us information about how to look at the trend. So if we can go back to the shot trace, we can look at others. So the grey line is simply our recoil line, and again, the whole focus on this is to become consistent in each process, in each shot, so the process is consistent all the way through. So this analyzes all your live shots, whether it's at multiple targets or single shot target, whether it's dry firing or live firing. So if we go back to our sessions, we can go and look at the statistics, and we can analyze all of those, look at those. We can see our breathing pattern, our cant, the distance in 0.2 of a second, distance in a second, and a rating for each shot. Second page looks at some of the hold quality for your horizontal, vertical, and in-out movements. We can then go into the coaching session, and this actually gives us a bit more analysis of each of the session itself. For example, I can look at the breathing analysis, and you can see that over the course of that session, there are periods where breathing period was definitely too long. If we look at the movement, that's not very effective. We can look at our timing. Here we can see there was a significant pause in the session, and you can see at the bottom graph is the regularity of the shots. So something definitely want to work on is the rhythm of the shooting. Okay, that's all we want to cover today. So we'll go back to our sessions page, our home page, and you can look at other sessions as you go through. Good shooting. Cheers.